On this episode of Movie Madness, I'll be looking at a new film in a major franchise that is being directed by a Oscar-winning director, and a brief look at a new streaming film that stars one of the most legendary actors in the world. First up is Eternals, the latest film in the MCU that not only introduces a new ensemble into the series, but is also being handled by Chloe Zhao, who had previously won an Oscar earlier this year for Best Director and Best Picture. Eternals is a very, very ambitious film, and out of all the films in the MCU, it is the most story-driven and world-building driven of them all. It certainly tries its best to put as much story and characters as it can with its 157-minute running time, but unfortunately, it can bite more than it can chew at times, with some fairly poor pacing and characters that need a bit more development. However, when Eternals does something really well, it does something really well. The action scenes are a lot of fun to watch, the visuals look just fantastic, and is easily one of the most stunning films in the MCU. Roland Dejwadi's score is really, really great, and although the characters could have been a bit better, they are still likable and do set up a good dysfunctional family unit very well. So while Eternals is not exactly perfect, it is still a very worthy film in the MCU, and I recommend it. And here's a brief review of Finch, which revolves around Tom Hanks trying to survive a post-apocalyptic future with a robot and a dog for company. Finch certainly has a lot of familiar elements, from its post-apocalyptic setting reminding me a lot of WALL-E, to its standard road trip-based plot. However, the many strengths it has, such as Tom Hanks' excellent performance as the titular character, Caleb Andre Jones' great motion capture and voice performance as his robot Jeff, and the fantastic visual effects and motion capture work on the robots, still make it a worthwhile film. It also has a lot of good heart, and is very well photographed as well. Finch doesn't really do anything new, but I still found it to be a good little movie. Eternals is currently playing in theaters, and Finch is currently available on AppleTV+. If you've seen both of those films, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.